Just got my Fishfinder from Aliexpress, the Chinese online website. Nice packing. I'm going to unpack it. Lucky Fishfinder. Wireless Lucky Fishfinder, which I got it from Aliexpress. This is very useful because this is the wireless version. It doesn't require any cable to connect both devices. Basically what you can do is that you tie your fishing line onto this sonar sensor and you can cast it out to a range of 30 meters and get some useful information from the receiver. Okay, let's get into the device and see what are the features. On the initial page, we will see there's two functions here which give you a startup function for real usage, and simulation is for you to practice and learning. I'm going to get into the simulation mode. So in the simulation mode, you will have some preload data. On the top left hand corner here, you will see the depth meter, temperature. These are the battery indicator, the Wi-Fi signal. This is the connection status. It tells you whether your device has been successfully connected with the sonar sensor or not. This is the zoom range. Okay, as what we can see from the display here, this is the seabed. And all this thing is fish. Right here, this is the surface of the sea. This is how it looks like when you power on the thing. Okay, let's get into the features. Okay, so the first features will be lights. This is the backlight. So if you put it into off mode, so the backlight is off. When you're using it on a day, if you want to save some battery, you just turn it off. But if let's say that it is too dark, you can't really read, you can just put it on and the device backlight will constantly on. So the next features will be the sensitivity. Basically, I'm not so sure how it works, and I normally put it to the maximum. So let's go to the next. Next one will be the depth range, which means that you can select from auto to 5 meter, 10 meter, 20 meter, and to the maximum of 40 meter. Let me just show you the 5 meter range. This is showing that the detecting range from surface to the seabed is 5 meter. So when the depth is greater than 5 meter, it won't be able to show the seabed. As what you can see now, it's a 6 point something meter, 8 point something, 9 point something meter. You won't be able to see the seabed, and when the water is getting much more and more shallow, anyway, the detecting point is from here. So as you can see, it's too deep, they won't be able to show you the seabed. As it decrease 4 point something meter, you'll be able to see this is 4 point something meter, and you slowly go down to 6 point something. The edge, the point that they're disappearing, this is 5 meter. So for me, I think that the optimized range from shore, it will be 10 meter, or depends on what other location you are in. You have to set it by yourself, or you can just put it to auto, which means that they will go according to the depth of the sea. So that's what you can see here. It is reading the seabed. This is 8 point something, 9 point something meter, and it go all the way back when it decrease. Next features will be the zoom. This one I'm not so sure how it works as well. According to the manual, it was saying that it will zoom up the seabed or whatever. But never mind. Let's skip to the next one. The features is a depth alarm. This is quite useful for me that doing my dinghy fishing, my inflatable boat. Let's say, for example, you put the depth alarm to 5 meter. When the depth is lower than 5 meter, it will trigger the alarm, so that you will know that when to lift up your propeller in order not to damage it. Once it increase back more than 5 meter, you are safe. This is how it works. So the next features will be the fish alarm. This is also quite useful. You can put it off. This is for detecting only the large fish. This is to detect all the fish. When you set the fish alarm to off, any fish that pass by, anything that pass by, in fact, it won't alert you. So if you just aim for the big fish, you put the fish alarm to the big fish. So when the big fish pass by, they will alert you. The small fish, they won't. So in this case, as you can see, the large fish that passed by, it triggered the alarm. The small fish doesn't. Yeah, this is a small fish. It doesn't trigger the alarm. Small fish doesn't. Oh, the big fish, and it alerts you. And when you put the mode to all the fishes, any fish that pass by, it will just alert you. It'll be quite annoying sometimes if you put all the fish. Next features will be the fish icon. If you put the fish icon to off, as you can see, they won't show any icon as a fish or what. You know, sometimes this could be just a debris in the water. So you put the fish icon to on. And here you can see the fish. But it could be misleading as well, because as you know that this is not a very sophisticated device. So basically it could be a rubbish as well. We wouldn't know. Next features will be the charge speed. As you can see, the charge is moving quite fast now as I put to the maximum speed. If you put the charge to the lowest, then this thing is moving slowly. Very, 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 very slow. Next features is the depth unit. Depth unit is basically meter and feet. So normally down here we use meter, so we just put to a meter. So you can see 9.3 meter. And the next features, the temperature unit, Fahrenheit and Celsius. Same here, over here we use Celsius more. So it's 22.2 degrees Celsius. You can choose whatever you like to suit you. And basically, these are all the functions that they offer. Very simple. It's a budget device for poor fishermen. It costs less than $100. I find it very useful. Next we'll go for a field test. We go to the sea and find out how accurate it is. Here I am, testing out my lucky Fishfinder. This is at Woodland Waterfront Jetty. So my receiver is picking up signal from the sonar sensor, which I cast out about 20 feet away. And then the sensor was attached to my fishing line. And I'm using my fishing rod to bring it back, or I can pass it to another place if I want. Yeah, I modified the Fishfinder a little bit just to attach to my DIY tripod. So I'm having another test over at the other side of the jetty. Different reading, many fishes are detected. That's my fishing rod. So let me show you where I placed my sonar. Can you see that? So after the few tests, this thing is working, and yep, it is very useful. Because it can detect fish. It tells you the depth of the water, the temperature of the water. It will help me get some fish. So far I haven't, but I think it's just a matter of time. Not bad for something which is cost less than $100, right? Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.